77, Justin Reynolds. He's always been around here. He's around that other 77, the black one. Art Hendren will 38, David 37. Time to get the 38.
Right now, hi, I'm Owen McCall from coming to you from the new Smyrna Speedway, New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Right now, we have our second feature event of the night rolling off. It's the Super Stocks, set to go for 25 laps. The drivers that are currently making their rounds here in the opening stages before we drop the green flag. In the 8, we have John Ripley. In the 89, making his first appearance here at the New Smyrna Speedway in over a year, it's William Hindman. In the 34, it's John Smith. David Gould is in the 16G. Warren Schuur is in the 77S. Bobby Holley's in the 56. Justin Reynolds is out here in the 77R. Art Hendren's in the 37. Charles King in the 38. That's Mike Trocki in the 44. Preston Hunt is in the 6. Kate Clouser's in the 9. Brian Miller's in the 6M. And James, he's literally listed as James, and it's STR followed by a series of question marks in that 27. So James Straighter, but we have the 1 lap to go before we go green. William Hindman has moved up to the pole in that 89 car. He's choosing the inside lane after John Ripley has elected to start in the back. We also have Mike Dahm and George Dahm of the 21 of the 21X. The green flag is out, and we are racing at New Smyrna. David Gould and Bobby Holley get great starts, and they go down into turn number 1, leading the charge. Hindman falling back. We have a car go up very high on the track and getting loose. Here we go, battle for second. Reynolds up on the outside. William Hindman sinking like a rock as we go 3 wide at New Smyrna. Battle for the second spot between Reynolds and Holley coming down the front straightaway. It will be David Gould leading lap 1. Hindman continuing to sink farther back into the field. But up front, it's David Gould, Justin Reynolds, and Bobby Holley. That's her top 3. And there's a black flag. There is a black flag being delivered. I don't know who the black flag's being delivered for. They just threw one out. The black flag is for the 77 of Justin Reynolds. The black flag was thrown for Reynolds. Wow, that was fast. We're on lap number 3 now. So right now, your top 5 now, it is Gould, Holley, King. Preston Hunt is in 4th. Mike Trocki is in 5th. And the yellow is out. We have a caution. That 21X car, Mike Dahm, he got a new paint job. It's a darker color this year. It's no longer that light gray. It's a black color now. There it is going down the back straightaway, the 21X. The Dahms, Mike and George, they're out here all the time. And if they ever decide not to come out here for a week, then it feels very, very empty without them here. It really does. Caution is out for debris on the racetrack, and they're currently getting that cleaned up. Right now, we are 5 laps in to our 25-lap feature event. This is an open Superstock event, according to the schedule sheet. The best part about this list is there's some names on here that we haven't heard out here in a while. We haven't heard William Hindman here in a while. We haven't heard Warren Schuur out here in a while. So it's great to see these drivers come back out here.
That car looks a little bit darker than we normally see it. And you know what? I think, folks, we don't have him on the list, but I think that might be Mike Amato on the wheel of 21 today.
Now, he's not on the list, but Ryan Stevens, the PA announcer here at New Smyrna Speedway, he thinks that could possibly be Mike Amato behind the wheel of the 21, even though that 21's not listed on the sheet. But that's his theory, is that Mike Amato could be behind the wheel of the 21. But again, it's just a theory, so we'll have to see. 1 to go signal coming out. Everybody is getting doubled up. Next time by, it will be the green flag. David Gould, your race leader, has chosen the outside line for this restart. Daytona Dodge Pace Truck preparing to pull off the track. Of the Daytona Dodge Pace Truck does pull off the track. Here we go. Leading it to the green. And we're racing. David Gould gets a great start as they go back through 1 and 2. There goes Bobby Holley trying to get the lead. And we have a wreck. No, not a wreck. The 9 of Clouser almost wrecked. Made some contact with another driver. But up front here, it's still David Gould, but here comes Preston Hunt. Preston Hunt is on the move here at New Smyrna. Preston Hunt up high. Battle for the second spot between the 6 of Hunt and the 56 of Bobby Holley. Preston Hunt trying to get a run on him. The 6 is on the outside, trying to get a run on Bobby Holley. Behind the 2 of them is the 38 of Charles King. And there's a caution. There's a caution. As the 21X dives behind the wall and the 89 of Hindman brings it into the pits. Again, this race, the Red Eye, used to be a preseason exhibition event, but now it's the start of the point season here at the New Smyrna Speedway, so every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. So right now the 9 of Kate Clouser, she's down on the pit road. They're looking at it.
Bob, already a lot of action in this Superstock race. A lot of things to still kind of straighten out here, but 6 complete, 19 to go. I think it's just going to be one of them. It sure is, Brian. I mean, it's a great night of racing so far. Second race of the season, and you know what they always say, racing cautions breed cautions. So guess what?
Now in racing, the old saying is cautions breed cautions. So that's 2 so far. Let's see how many more we have. Let's see if we have any more throughout the rest of tonight's 25-lap Superstock feature event.
As there were 6 laps completed, right? Good to see the 9 get back out there. Kate Clouser last year was her rookie season, trying to improve. She had some good runs towards the end of the season, but also she had a really scary crash earlier in turn 3 midway through the season. And I was surprised that they didn't have to car back to the Speedway. That's very hard work to try to get some time out there.
All right, the 1 to go signal is coming out. David Gould still the race leader. He chooses the outside lane. Right now, we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here in the Superstocks. We have not even gotten past 10 laps already in this feature event. Daytona Dodge Pace Truck pulling off the racetrack. Let's see if David Gould can get a good start this time, and he does. David Gould gets another really good start. Charles King is going to try and follow him in a second as they go through 1 and 2. But it looks that Bobby Holley has a good run at the bottom. No, he doesn't. King's poking out on the top. Battle for second. side by side. The 38 of King up top. Bobby Holley not giving up the ship on the bottom side. Coming down to the line is going to be Bobby Holley winning the battle for second as they go back to 1 and 2. Preston Hunt tries to get a run to the bottom. They get a battle for the third spot in the 6th, but he will tuck right back in the line in the 4th spot. 7 laps are in the books of the 25 scheduled tonight. Here comes Preston Hunt trying to make a run on the bottom to get the 3rd spot away from Charles King. As we go down to 1 and 2, Mike Trocki now pokes his nose in there on the 44 car, painted in that petty blue. As Preston Hunt tries to clear Charles King for the 3rd spot, and he does. Right behind him, it's Mike Trocki trying to go to the bottom and pass Charles King for 4th. All right, battle for the 4th spot continuing. Mike Trocki gets it at the line over Charles King. So the battle for the 4th spot has been decided. Trocki's there. 10 laps are in the books of the scheduled 25 tonight. Right now, we're coming down to the line. We're halfway. The other 6 car, the 6M of Brian Miller, has brought his car down to pit road. As they run, your top 5 is still Gould, Holley, Hunt, Trocki, and King. There's Justin Reynolds back there in the 6th spot in the black 77. Here goes Preston Hunt trying to get the 2nd spot. They touch, they make contact, and around they go. Bobby Holley hard into the inside wall. Bobby Holley goes hard into the inside wall. Him and Preston Hunt were racing side by side for second. The two made contact, and they went around, and Bobby Holley hard into the inside wall. The question is he okay? As the caution is out, Preston Hunt is able to get that car collected and driven away, but Bobby Holley is out of the car. He is okay, ladies and gentlemen. He's okay. Bobby Holley's out of the car. He's waving to the crowd. Bobby Holley's not happy. He has a few choice words for the 6 of Preston Hunt. Bobby Holley obviously not too happy. Right now, the officials are trying to step in the middle here and make sure nothing happens between the two. But Preston Hunt is not out of his car walking around. And now the officials are trying to make sure nothing happens. We've temporarily stopped the field. The red flag is out. Those two exchanging words. Right now, a PA announcement is being made. They don't want anybody coming over the wall. There were some people allowed to come over the wall, but right now the drivers are trying to talk it out amongst themselves. The officials are in there to make sure fists don't go flying, and they don't want to make sure that the racetrack does not turn into a UFC octagon. But 2 top drivers in this division, 2 top contenders who could have possibly won this race, are now gone. They are out. And that was a very hard hit that Bobby Holley took on the inside. That is not how you want to enter Hampton in victory lane, by smashing head on into the wall down there. But it's great to see Holley's okay. First race of the 2019 season for the Superstocks. And
the best thing is that the crew stay away for it. The drivers will talk it out. And we'll be back here on the next race and competing again. So you get to see things like this happen, but that's racing, and that things happen. So no good comes out of it. You know, the fans get a little bit more excitement here. But cool heads prevail. That's the main thing.
But it's cool heads prevail. That's a good thing. They didn't turn it. We didn't have Conor McGregor out there fighting. So right now they're getting the track cleaned up. We are back under caution flag conditions at the New Smyrna Speedway after a very hard crash by the 56 of Bobby Holley and the 6 of Preston Hunt. Again, two cars that could have been contenders, that could have won this thing, and they're out. So it'll be very interesting to see now. Will David Gould be able to hold off Charles King and Mike Trocki and end up in victory lane? Or could we have a new winner? Could we have a first-time winner? Could we have Charles King in victory lane? Could we have Mike Trocki in victory lane? Could we have one of those drivers in victory lane? Could Justin Reynolds in that black 77 make his triumphant return to Hampton in victory lane here at the New Smyrna Speedway? And we are back under red flag conditions here at the New Smyrna Speedway. Right now, we will be taking a short break as the drivers are parked over in turn number 3, and we will be rejoining you when the red flag is lifted. With 13 of the 25 scheduled laps completed, we have had the red flag conditions lifted for a hard crash involving the 56 of Bobby Holley and the 6 of Preston Hunt. There you can see the 56 of Holley and the smashed-in front end of that 56 car as they are taking it away. And you can see the damage down there on the front stretch, all the advertising banners that have been ripped off or damaged by Holley hitting the wall head-on over by Hampton to victory lane. The incident happened when Holley and the 6 of Preston Hunt were racing side by side in a battle for the second spot. The two of them made contact and they went around. Right now we're under caution flag conditions. Next time by it will be the green flag. David Gould is your race leader in the 16. He has elected the outside lane. On the inside of him is the 44 of Mike Trocki. Then it's going to be the 38 of Charles King, the 77 of Justin Reynolds. Then it's going to be in the 34, that is John Smith. And in the 8, it is John Ripley. Then it's going to be Art Hendren in the 37, Kate Clouser in the 9, and then the white 77 of Warren Schuur. Green flag is out. We are back racing. Mike Trocki staying there. Here comes Justin Reynolds. Justin Reynolds wants to try and make a 3 wide. Justin Reynolds gets to the back of David Gould. David Gould gets loose, and Charles King goes straight into second, and Mike Trocki's in the lead. David Gould couldn't hold off Justin Reynolds very long. And Mike Trocki in the 44 is your new race leader as the prolates are lining up now, ready to go for their 50-lapper. Right now, Justin Reynolds is all over the back end of Charles King's number 38. Reynolds actually drove Charles King's number 38 car for a few races last year, and here he comes on the outside, trying to get second at the line by a nose. Justin Reynolds has second place. And new second place driver, that is Justin Reynolds, and he has his sights set on the 44 of Mike Trocki. David Gould now wants to get the third spot away from Charles King. We'll keep an eye on that battle. Up front, though, it is still the petty blue number 44 of Mike Trocki. Right now, Justin Reynolds currently not able to track down Mike Trocki in that 44. Trocki's opened up a pretty decent-sized lead over Reynolds, King, and Gould. White flag is out for Mike Trocki. That red flag really changed the complexion of this race, and now Trocki has to deal with some slower cars. He has to deal with the 9 of Kate Clouser and the 37 of Art Hendren on the last lap of the race. They're still racing side by side in front of him. They're not getting out of the way of the leader. And now Clouser's gonna move out of the way of the leader. Still not gonna change the outcome though, because Mike Trocki is gonna win. Mike Trocki wins the first Superstock feature of 2019. The red flag after Bobby Holley's incredible crash on the front straightaway really did change the complexion of this race. Justin Reynolds made a great run for the second spot after being black flagged early on in this thing. This was an amazing race. Not gonna lie. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, here he is coming out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway to the Hampton in victory lane. It is the winner of the first Superstock feature of 2019, Mike Trocki.